Oh, that's the wrong one. Phew. Hi, everyone. Let's go this way. I thought I had it set right. Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? I see Sandra and I see Lacey in the chat. And we also got Miss Annie. Am I pointing the right way?
Yep.
Okay.
Hi,
And there's
everybody.
Annie. She's here. And yeah, welcome in, everybody. As you come in, we're going to be doing, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a spring painting. Um, and I want to show that color theory a little bit more of that video. If
Here's Larry.
oh, there is Larry. So yes, I'm going to show that. Let's go ahead and watch a little bit more of that color theory um, video to show how you can take your primary colors plus white and black and make any color on the rainbow plus a many more. So let's go ahead and do that real quick before I start painting. I just have to find the right one. There it is. Okay, so it's this one here.
Hey, Chris K.
Hey, Chris K. So as you can see, she is mixing greens and blacks. And I don't know why we can't see this better, but she moved her camera. I hope she moves it back because before she was putting what color it was up above. But this is the third row. Okay, so there we go.
Cyan. Yeah.
Cyan. That's it. So she's putting cyan in, 2 parts cyan and 2 parts white, and it's making the color Maya. So that's a really light blue. And then let's see what she's gonna do next. Oh, there. Okay, so there's one of the cyan, 3 of the white. It's gonna turn it into baby blue.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is very pretty. And then the next one, let's see what it's gonna be. Okay, 3 parts white and a half a part cyan. It's gonna be powder blue. Which is a really soft blue. Now, also, you have to think about it. If your colors are different, well, this is 3 parts magenta, which is the red, 2 cyan, and a fourth of black. It's going to give you indigo, um,
Purple.
purple.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mona. Welcome in.
Now she's adding more red and more cyan. Hi, Mona. Welcome in. So I was starting to say, if you have a different yellow, a different red, and a different blue, these colors are going to be different. So this is 2 magenta and 1 cyan, and you're going to get iris purple. So if you had a different starting color, you're going to end up with different ending colors. So that's where the color theory comes in, the way you can change and move the colors to get the color. That is a beautiful color. Okay, 2 magenta, 1 cyan, and 1 white. It's going to give us a medium purple. Oh, that's a pretty purple too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. That is
I,
probably my favorite shade of purple right there.
I like that purple. Okay, 2 magenta, 1 cyan, and 3 white. We're going to get a bright purple, which is weird because you put so much white into it.
Stay in the yard. If I go holler for you, I better find you.
Oh, okay, so that's a much prettier. I mean, not much prettier. It's a pretty light purple. Okay, 1
See, to
magenta,
me,
a
that
fourth
looks
of
more like an
cyan,
orchid.
yeah, and 3 white. And that's going to give us a mauve purple. I didn't even know that existed.
I didn't
That's the
either.
one thing. Color theory is a lot of times you use colors and you don't really know the names of them. But this will give you an idea of how to mix your colors. Okay, so we're going to watch We're just going to end this and then, oops. Okay, we're going to stop there. Next week, we'll pick this back up and watch another 2 rows to see where we're at after that. So, um, yeah, so let's get started on the painting. I am dying. I got to put my fan on.
Make the picture big.
I am going to. Thank you for reminding me.
You are welcome.
And I've got that same angle again, so hopefully you'll be able to see what color. And I am going with this, first of all, this yellow. Remember how I was saying this yellow has a orange look to it, but it doesn't come out that color. And then I'm going to go with, need some, we'll get to some other colors in a minute. We just want to do this one first.
If anybody sees Greg, let us know.
Yes, if you can see him, he said he would send me a message if he came. And what's happening is he came a couple of times and he said that he said hi to everybody and no one responded to him. And so he thought somehow he was being blocked. I told him, I don't have you blocked.
Hey, Mary.
If you come in and we can't see you, then to send me a message. Okay, so I want this to be really, 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 oh, he just messaged me. My posts still don't show up in chat. Okay, can anyone else see him?
Well, I don't even have it on live chat, Lacey. I've got mine on top chat, and it's still... Let me go to live chat and see if I see. Yeah, see... I'm not seeing him. Is there any chance that he has us muted on his side? Accidentally.
Let me ask him.
Well, can he hear us?
Let me ask him.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing him on either side.
Thing is I went into another live that he had been on and I saw him. He can see and hear and see chat. Okay, Greg, if you can hear us, see if you have somehow blocked us. If not, I am going to contact YouTube and find out what the heck is going on, because I checked and I have nobody blocked.
Try one of your other names too, Greg, if you can hear us. Maybe one of your other names will show up.
Yeah, if you have a different name, try that.
Hi, Aisha.
Hi, Aisha. Welcome in.
I hope I pronounced your name right. Every time I see Mona come in my head, I'm singing the Money song. Money, 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 money. But I'm saying Mona in my head. I don't know why. So, Mona, yeah, you live in my head rent free. Is he blocked on Google? I have never blocked Greg. I've never had a reason to block Greg.
I've never blocked him either. Yeah, so... And I've checked both on the YouTube side as well as StreamYard.
I wouldn't even know how you block somebody on Google. I don't know how to do all that. I don't even know how to block somebody in YouTube, to be quite honest with you.
I do, but I haven't done that in a long, long, long time.
Well, there you go, Mona. See, you're special. There's Greg.
There you are, Greg.
I see you.
Welcome in.
I'm worried about you.
That's why we were talking about it. We're like, where is he? So yeah, at least you're here. I still don't understand why your other one is not showing up, but at least you're here. And welcome in.
Oh goodness, how many bingos have you had that we didn't see on Saturday nights?
Yeah, no, bingo Saturday night.
$400. He said he had 400 bingos.
Okay, Greg, I'll add those. I will probably add a few for you just because I know that it was not your fault. You did not you were not being able to go in there.
Oh, Renee said to tell everybody hi. I forgot. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can tell her hello from us.
They have to get up at 3, so they were going to bed.
Cool. So this used to be a tropical blue, and it almost completely ran out. So I added cyan blue to the bottle. So now it's kind of a little bit of a mix of the cyan blue and the bright blue.
See, I would call that this is my colors. Everybody has. I call that seafoam blue. Don't ask me why.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
that's okay.
No, Greg, you have never been anything but respectful, nice, and joking around. I would never have a reason to block you.
Yeah, definitely not, Greg. And I don't remember normally if someone does, it shows up, and I
Yeah.
have not seen anybody done that. So I don't understand what the heck has caused that to happen. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, Greg. I think you're funny. I like having you around.
I agree. And I love the private joke that we have with a certain person and things that they do.
Yes.
Because we both know this person. Oh, come on, get out there. I have a hair. Where'd it
That
go?
one dude, what was that dude's name that was causing all the problems, calling people in the middle of the night? I think that is the only person, and you had to walk me through how to block him because I didn't know how to do it. I was the only person
Right.
ever blocked on YouTube.
Oh, I can't even remember his name. He still comes in here though. He just can't talk.
As
At
long
least
as
he
I don't have
was
to
in.
see it, I'm
He
good with
was in here. Um, the only reason I know that is because YouTube told me.
it.
And I can't remember what his name is. But that's okay.
Gonna put a big old eagle on that.
No. No eagle. Sorry.
Oh well. I gotta remember the baby will be here Saturday as long as the weather holds. So cross some fingers.
She gonna
Hey
spend the night?
Larry. Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
she's
Larry.
excited. She called and told me, video chatted for a little bit, told me she was excited because she was going to get to see me.
That's good. Okay, I'm gonna dry this.
Yeah, I could see it as a light teal, Chris K. But I mean, for my vision, when I see that color, seafoam blue, and there's also a seafoam green that just has a little more green to it. That I, that's just what I call it.
Mm-hmm.
And on the 24th, I became an honorary grandma.
Yes,
She's
you did.
beautiful. I didn't send you the picture of her and her daddy. He looks so happy.
Oh, I bet. Now I'm gonna
But
add a little
probably
bit of.
won't get to see her for a couple of months because I'm gonna hold off and let them relax into being new parents before I ask to visit.
And where do they live?
Oh, they live 2 streets over from Andrew.
Oh, okay.
That all of his friends, we call them the Brotherhood because they've been friends since high school. They all moved to the same place or to the same town. Not because anybody else, it's just that's where they've all settled. And I think that is so cool for them because they're all still
Yeah.
really close there to support
Right.
each other.
You know what, Greg? That's okay, because I can be a smart ass too.
Yep, me too. Sometimes I have to check myself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have to watch Connie's face to see if I stepped over the line because it
She
happens.
knows how. She knows how to tell. I didn't tell her how to tell. She just knows. She figured it
Yep,
out.
it's because we talk all the time.
Right.
I've learned your facial expressions. Mostly learned
Especially
those
when.
facial expressions when she's talking to Ron.
Yeah. Exactly. Especially when he says something that's like, excuse me.
Oh, Bill said the other day, he said, if we lived near each other, he said, me and Ron would be friends. And I said, yeah. And I said, me and Connie would be in trouble.
Yep.
The two of them are very much alike, especially to
Yes,
have never
they.
met each other.
Right.
Yeah, Greg, you step a toe over too far over the line. Believe me, I will let you know. You may not like how I let you know, but I would let you know. But I'm just very hard to offend. I have to admit that in the YouTube side, um, there's only been one person that's ever truly offended me. I let them know I no longer speak to that person, but I let them know real quick. No, I don't play that game.
I will say there was a person, I'm not going to say the person's name. There was a person that I used to be friends with, very good friends, to the point that I even met them in person. And this person used me when we went to go visit her. She invited us. Me and Ron went, and we spent a week there. And she used us the whole time we were there to watch her kid, and while she slept. Okay,
Yeah, no,
so
that's not cool.
when I got home, she started just acting really weird, and I asked her what the heck was going on, and she ignored me. She didn't answer. She wouldn't answer me. I'm like, okay, well, you don't have to answer me, but that would be the nice, the adult thing to do, right? And so I finally just sent her an email, and I said, we're no longer friends, and please don't come in my lives and just forget we were ever friends. That's the best thing for us to do. And I
Some
never heard
adults
from her.
don't know how to adult.
Yeah, we never heard. I never heard from her again. So, oh well, that's not my problem. I mean, I don't. Doesn't bother me none. You used me once and it's over. Um, a lot of people. I've had people. Uh, a lady I used to work for. I told her. I said, "You ever cross me, and we're done." And she goes, "Oh no, Connie. If I crossed you, I could get you back to be my friend." I said, "I bet you can't." And she did. She crossed me. She helped the owner of the business fire me. And then she showed up at church and said, "We need to talk." And I said, "No, we don't." And she goes, "Well, I need your help. I want to sue the boss and I need your input." And I looked at her and I said, "Walk away from me and stay away from me." I said, "I'm not helping you. Go away." I've never talked to her since. It's like, no, you shouldn't have helped him fire me. So she gave him information that wasn't even true information, to the point when I went in for to get unemployment. The they tried to fight it, and the unemployment people said, "You had no right to fire her. The reasons you're giving is not reasons for firing anybody. So now you'll pay."
Greg says he remembers JoJo sending him to his room a couple times so he could just keep pushing his luck with her because he knew she was just kidding.
Of course.
On a different note, there's an elderly lady in town. She's a really sweet lady.
Hmm.
She's one of those people who take care of everybody else. And she's seen this
Right.
lonely dog in her backyard, so she started feeding it. She went and bought a dog bowl and some food and was putting
Yeah.
food out for it every day.
Uh huh.
And the sheriff happened to come to visit her because she doesn't have any family, and they check in on her every once in a while, make sure she's all right. And she was
Right.
telling him about this stray dog she's been feeding. He said, "You need to be really careful because you don't know, if they're uh, going to bite or not." And she goes, "Oh, it's okay." She says, "I watch them on my porch cam or ring door. What is it called, Connie?
Ring camera.
Yeah, her ring camera." And he goes, "Oh," he said, "Well, can I see it?" He said, "That way, I can look out for it." She's been feeding a coyote.
Oh,
She
lovely.
thought it was a dog. He's like, "Ma'am, you need to stop feeding it." He said, "That's a wild animal." She goes, "Well, they get hungry too."
That's funny.
She's like, "It's
Oh my.
hungry. I have to feed it." He said, "You need to stop feeding it, ma'am." He said, "Because they will bite you." And she goes, "Oh, well, it never comes and gets the food until after dark."
Yeah, I wonder why. That's funny.
And she's so sweet. She's just one of them lovable people that I don't. You have to love her. You have to love her.
Mhm.
Well, I do too, Lacey. I mean, I feed my squirrels. I feed birds. I'm sure the rabbits get a couple of bites in there here and there, but I won't feed a coyote because they can feed themselves and been eating the rabbits.
Yeah,
And
I
a few
wouldn't feed
and
a.
a few small pets around here have disappeared, and we're thinking that's where they went.
Yeah, I would not eat. We have foxes here. We have no coyotes. I won't feed the foxes either because they can get their own food and they do quite a well job at it. So
Yep. But she thinks it's a stray, so she's going to keep feeding it.
that's funny.
He told the mayor, and the mayor was like, "Well, we can't just say, hey, you can't do this." He said, "Because it's on her property." He said, "All we can do is suggest."
Right.
And she's one of them elderly people. She goes to bed at 7 o'clock every night, so I don't think there'll be any interactions between the two of them. But
Right.
still. Oh, Greg, I see coyotes every morning. We have coyotes that go through our yard. Still think that's what got a hold of my cat.
Oh, probably was.
He's finally healing up. My God, he has been so lovey since he got hurt. a cat. He's got to be up my butt every moment of the day. Wherever I am, he is somewhere.
That's because he knows you saved him.
A mommy. I've
Yeah, you
saved him
took care of
twice. I
him.
saved him when I first got him because he was almost dead when I got him. He knows who takes care of him, but he also knows that Daddy's the one that puts the food in his bowl.
Right.
But I swear the other day it was hilarious watching the cats and the dog fight over Bill's lap.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, Misty was up there and Storm slapped her out of Bill's lap and he got comfortable and then Cash just picks him up, dumps him in the floor and he climbs in Bill's lap. And Cash is not a lap dog.
Right.
There you go, Larry. I know a lot of people do not like them, but I absolutely love my squirrels. I love watching them play. They're so hilarious.
We have a
Larry
lot of
that tell everyone they have pets, but they all live in the woods and are wild.
yeah, we have a lot of squirrels here. We have but rabbits, but I never see them in my yard. I see them in the yard across the street, and I think that might be because I have a dog. The dog's
Mm-mm.
never loose
I
enough
don't
to
think that
get
makes a
them.
difference because we have, or well, we don't have as many rabbits since they turned the coyotes loose. But it used
Hmm.
to be I could like walk out in my front yard at any given time of the day. There'd be 15, 20 rabbits in my yard.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never seen one in my yard, but I see them across the street. So I don't know. Don't know. Don't know why they don't
Miss
come in my
Kay, I had a
yard.
brother. Um, I often say he's the best one out of the whole family because, he was. He could go out in the woods, not in a park or anything, in the woods, lay on his back underneath a tree, and squirrels would come down and sit on his chest and he'd feed them. He could hold his finger out and bumblebees would land on his finger and he'd sit there and pat them. Never seen
Ron
anybody
used
else could do things like that.
Ron used to
Birds,
catch Ron used to catch bumblebees, and then him and his friends decided they had to kill them.
nah.
They would
Bumblebees are
stick their
beneficial.
stickers. They would spit on their. Listen to this. These boys, they were little, young. These boys would spit on They'd catch the bumblebee. They would spit on their belts, and then they would make the bumblebee put their stinger into it. They didn't know they were
Huh.
killing them.
Why
They
did
would
that
release.
why did
They
that
would
flag
release.
Lacey's they just
Huh?
flagged Lacey's comment and there's nothing in her comment that should have been flagged. She said, Larry, I say the same thing, but they're in the neighborhood because there's no woods in the ghetto. There's nothing in that it should have been flagged.
I have no clue.
Now,
What?
Greg, you can have all the skunks you want. I want no skunks in my yard.
Yeah, Greg, you can keep the skunks. For sure.
Cats and the dog. I don't want skunks. Yeah, they get sprayed. Yeah, we have to get some more praying mantis eggs this year. Uh, and they do suggest now, I was reading on a website that for a local website, and they want you to buy American uh, praying mantis eggs because there's Asian ones as well. But
Uh
yeah,
huh.
praying mantises are great for the garden to deter
Yeah, they
pests.
are. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Candace, welcome in.
Hey,
Candace says,
Candace.
"Hey,
Well,
Mom."
hello. Sorry I didn't get your call today. I was in the middle of another call and couldn't answer. Okay.
Yep.
Now,
About the only wild animal that doesn't carry rabies, Larry, is possums, and they are immune to rabies. She said, "Did you get her text though?"
when did you send it? Because I don't show a text from you. And I can't look right now because my phone's being used for my face.
She said
Okay,
earlier.
I'll have to just check because I can't see it right now.
A lot of, yeah, that's one of the things I keep up with my cats because cats are very prone to distemper. Dogs can get it too, but cats are more prone to distemper than dogs are. That and feline AIDS, which I never knew was a thing.
They have also
Uh,
feline leukemia.
yeah,
I
that
lost a
as well.
cat.
Mine are inoculated against that as well.
Yeah, I lost a cat when I was a kid to that.
Greg said it might have been the word that started with a G and ended with Edo, but I don't know. I've seen people use it before and it wasn't flagged.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
don't
what's
consider
going
that
on.
a bad word.
They're being really Nazi about everything. I mean, I can't tell you how many my videos that almost every song I use on my videos, they tell me I have to share uh, the money with the copyright person, even though I was told it was not copyrighted. So it's driving me crazy. I'm almost half tempted to create my own music and use my own music so that they can't say it's copyrighted. And then if they
Candy
try to
says,
say anything,
"I'll remember my friend whisper that her daughter had leukemia."
oh yes, 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 I do remember that.
Ugh.
And this Saturday, I'm going to be doing the wheel for the bingo to see who wins.
Oh, she said she is now cancer free. She's 2 now. That is great,
Awesome.
Candace.
I'm glad to hear that. As you can see, I'm doing flowers.
Cone daisies.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, do you know what my turd head of a husband told me today? He said he's very, very sad that after they took my tonsils out, I no longer get laryngitis. I called him an ass.
Okay, I could see that.
She said Joseph and Jackson are so excited for football.
Awesome.
Butthead. He loved it when I got laryngitis, and he would do everything he could. And he'd be going, "Ha ha! You can't say nothing back." It's all right.
Ron, when it used to be when summer, it's really weird. This is the first year it's never happened. In January, I used to always get a really bad cough, like an asthma cough, and then I would lose my voice. And Ron would call me, he would call me Sylvester the cat. He said that's what I sounded like. I'm like, you're an ass. But that's okay. He didn't mind. But I'm going to tell you guys, I am so glad I have my husband. And I'm going to tell you why. After him falling on me over the weekend last Saturday and hurting me, he has been amazing to me, taking care of me. He doesn't want me to bend down, have to use my knees a lot because he knows that my leg is swollen. He walked into the bathroom when I was soaking my knee. He saw all the bruises, which he didn't know was there. So yeah, he's been amazing. So I'll tell you, Ron isn't always amazing. He gets tired of me being sick, and so he's like, "Can you just get better now?" Okay. But he's doing amazing. And my leg is definitely getting better. But boy, on Saturday when it happened, I had to keep helping with the moving, and I got to where I could barely move. I was in so much, my leg was so swollen, and I hurt so bad.
I am glad it's feeling better.
Yeah,
I
I
know
still
what
haven't
that
been able.
feels like.
I still haven't been back to the gym, but I'm going back on Monday. If nothing else, just to loosen up my knee. You know,
Treadmill might be good for it because it's low impact, but still got the motion going.
I can't do the treadmill, but I can. I do the bike. So
Well, that's still going to
and
be bending your knee, so that'll be helpful.
right,
Me and Sis has been thinking about getting a treadmill together so we can just have it down here and then we can both use it. I told her getting
right,
Johnny on it might be good for him too. Build those legs up.
right.
Chris K says a pool. Yeah, walking in water used to help my knee a lot.
Yeah, we don't have a pool there, so there's no pool in town that I can use, and I'm not going to drive 25 minutes away just to get to a pool that I have to pay a lot more money. So pool won't work. The only pool we have here in town is one that's only open. It's an outside pool, so it's not open right now. It's too cold.
Yeah, our pools don't open till like May, I think.
Ours is Memorial Day weekend, and then it closes the weekend before school starts. Because all of what the heck did I just drop?
Well,
I don't know what I
Andrew is
just dropped.
on because they have put out a thing saying if they could not find lifeguards, they were not going to be able to open the pool in his town this year.
Yeah, ours, all the lifeguards are teenagers. There's only
Yeah,
one.
but the thing is the teenagers are not interested in working like they used to
Here
be.
they are. Here they are, and they haven't had any
They used to be
problems.
here. I mean, that was a coveted job in the summer here. Candace said, "Will you believe Joseph will be in junior high this next year, Mom?"
No, I mean, yes, I know he is, but it's like, oh my gosh, another one of my grandchildren that's no longer in elementary school.
They grow up so fast.
Because I've got Zaylee is she's going to graduate early, and so it's like by this time next year I'll have 4 grandkids out of school.
Candace said that Joseph is almost taller than her now.
Oh, I believe it. He'll probably be as tall as his dad, if not taller. He was taller than me when I was there in, what was it, October, November? He was
I
taller
cannot
than me.
believe Lorelai grew 3 inches in the month that we didn't see her, due to weather and sickness.
Mm-hmm.
And she walked in here and I looked and I was like, wait a minute. And she said, what? And I said, I got to go get a brick and put it on your head. And she said, why? And I said, you're growing too fast.
Yep.
And Aunt used to tell us that when we were little. I'm going to put a brick on your head so you'll stop getting tall.
Right. Well, Candace is my tallest daughter. I knew when she was young that she was going to end up being the tallest daughter. that I had. And it happened. She is definitely the tallest daughter. But I
Well,
used to not be the shortest. I used to actually be taller than one of my daughters. I'm not taller than her no more. I shrunk.
well, Andrew is average height, but Lorelai's mommy, she's almost 6 foot tall. And uh my brothers were all tall, and Bill's brother is really tall, and I was like, she'll probably top out. Candace said she's only 5'3". Yeah, that's what I am, Candace.
Yeah,
5'2",
Candace, you're
5'3".
5'3", and I'm lucky if I'm 5 foot now. I
I'm I,
used to be almost 5'3". I'm not anymore.
I'm 5'3" on a good day.
Yeah, I'm lucky if I'm over 5 foot most of the time. But I used to be almost 5'3". Her sister, her oldest sister, is just under her weight height, and then the other one is just over mine. Ashley is just a little bit taller than me now. I used to be taller than her.
She said
But
Jackson's getting tall too.
oh, I know. He's growing like crazy. He was the preemie, and he's going to be tall. So,
I swear, Lorelai's growing faster than my kid. I mean, I felt like my kids grew really fast. Hey, Janice, welcome in.
hey,
But
Janice. Now,
like, she's she's getting old so quick. These years are
yeah,
just like boom. They're she's another year older.
yeah. Now, my son, he's only 5'8". I have really, really short. I have a lot of. We have a lot of short people in our family, and my son ended up being. I think I just got paint on my face, ugh, in my mouth. Gross.
Don't eat the paint,
But
honey.
I know it's not good for you. I didn't do it on purpose. I got a little bit on my finger and I touched my lip and then I licked my lip.
Janice said her tallest son is 6'5", and Lacey's 5'6". Now my husband's 5'7", and my oldest son is 5'7". Anthony probably goes in at about 5'8". He's a little
Now,
taller than both of them.
right now, my Ron is almost 5'11". Our son is only 5'8". But Ron has two brothers. One is 5'6" and one no 6'4" and 6'5". But my mother, she had two uncles, her mom's brothers, who were 6'7" and 6'9".
Greg said you're supposed to
So
get crayons, not paint.
at least those are non-toxic, right?
They taste gross. They're so waxy.
Yeah, that
I,
they are.
my dad wasn't. My dad was like 5'6". My mom was not much taller, was shorter than him. But her brothers were all over 6 foot tall, like
Yeah.
6'5", 6'6". Yeah, they were all tall.
Now my mom was 5'8". Okay, my mom was 5'3", but she had scoliosis, really, really bad. And when she was uh, an adult,
Honey, you're going to have to check into because this just flagged Candace's comment and says Chris has an uncle who's 7'8", and it flagged it.
huh?
And there is
I don't know.
literally nothing in that can be construed to be flagged. So it's got to
Hey,
be something
Chris.
going on with YouTube. Hey,
Yeah,
Chris.
and I'm not even getting those notifications, and it's my channel.
Well, it's coming up on the YouTube side. I'm over there
I'm
because
on the YouTube side, and it's not
huh,
showing up.
I've just been putting click and show because there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah, thank you.
Janice said her another son was 6'3", her youngest is 6 foot, and none of her 8 daughters are taller than her.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I was wide awake at 3 o'clock this morning. I was sitting there going like, I got to go to bed because if I don't, he's going to get up. And then ended up
Mm-hmm.
again up at 6 o'clock this morning. I got up and Bill said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm getting up." He said, "Already?" And I said, "I'm wide awake." I said, "I haven't been asleep all night. No idea what's
Right.
going on."
Yeah.
Lacey said it's been going on all month and they're aware of it. Yesterday they responded to somebody on Reddit about it. Well, I know it's getting really annoying.
Yeah, it's driving me crazy.
And she said it's posted on a short in her channel on her channel. Okay.
This is not turning out the way I want it to turn out.
You know, the problem with drinking a very large cup of coffee is it gets cold before you get to the bottom. Because, I keep forgetting it's sitting there.
Well, I will say I have not been drinking coffee in the morning at all. It's really upsetting my stomach in the morning. So I'm waiting until after Ron wakes up from his nap, and he is making me an iced coffee, and that's not bothering my stomach in the afternoon, but in the morning, oh
The other day, I literally went all day without coffee, did not drink coffee before I went to bed, woke up the next morning with a blistering headache. And I was like, yep,
yeah,
not going to do that again. Lacey said, honestly, a lot of us are starting to believe AI is breaking down because of the way too many weird glitches happening all over the web. I think that they're going more into the AI and letting AI have more control over it than the actual people. That's what I believe. Don't know
yeah,
that for a
it's
fact. That's just what I think.
right. I don't know. I just driving me crazy. Let's put it that way.
And
Because
now,
up
knowing
until
what
just
happened with Greg, I'm wondering if these other channels that I've going in and nobody is responding to my comments. I'm wondering if I'm having the same problem in other channels. Not all of them, just a couple of them. I was just like, oh, okay, and I sit there and watch the video, and then I left.
right, all I know is I've had more problems with my channel in the last 3 months than I've ever had, and this channel is not a new channel.
Yeah, Lacey, AI has been around for a very long time. I can tell the difference between a human voice and an AI voice. And on YouTube, there's plenty of things that has been on that I'm listening to, and I just look at Bill and I'm like, that's AI. That's not a real person. You can tell by the lack of
Yeah,
inflection.
the problem is that they're going to get better. All right, this painting is done. Yeah, I can still taste that paint in my mouth. Do you guys like this?
Yes, it's purple.
It's what?
It's purple.
Oh, I thought you said purple. I'm like, what? It's
Nah,
not
purple.
purple. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of purple when I added the. Actually, that's not purple. It's just blue. So I don't know.
Yeah, Lacey said yesterday she got a notification from Walmart about her groceries that were delivered 2 days earlier. I've been getting that from Amazon too. Not getting a notification until after it's been delivered for a couple of days.
I got a notification.
West Virginia, Candace.
Yeah,
I
I
was
got a
raised. I
notification.
was raised here, but I was born in Illinois.
I got a notification a couple of months ago from uh, um, a furniture place in the town that Candace lives in. That I use. I have a card to them. Have not used it. Paid it off many years ago. Thank you, Larry. And they said, your order will be delivered at such and such time. And I'm like, you're going to deliver something to me in Kansas? What the heck are you talking about? And they're like, it's going to be 5,000. I'm like, what? So I called them and they didn't have no order for me. I'm like, yeah, seeing how I don't live there, haven't been in that store since, well, for over
Years.
7, 8 years. I've been living here for over 6 years, and I haven't been in that store for at least 2 years or 3 years before that. I'm like, no, yeah, they just wanted.
Candace, we don't have any snow. It finally melted off, but we had like 8 inches of ice and then snow on top of it. I was very happy to see it melt off because it was keeping me from my granddaughter, and I was not happy.
Right. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you, Larry. Um, no, I don't want
Um,
any snow.
yeah, Lacey, I was born in Chicago at St. Elizabeth's. I was born
Yeah,
in a taxi
Candace.
cab outside the ER. My dad delivered me. He was a taxi driver. My mom called. He took the taxi to the house to pick her up. And he goes, let's get inside. And she's like, too late. And he caught me as I was coming out.
I was gonna say, Candace. Greg could send you some. He's from Canada. He's got lots. Yeah, her husband snowmobiles, and they
I don't mind
have got.
snow if I don't have to drive in it.
Well, they've gotten some snow in the mountains, but they have had very little in the valley.
Oh, cool,
But
Lacey. We was born in the same hospital.
awesome, cool. Nobody that I know of was born in the same hospital as me, except for some of my siblings, because that hospital no longer exists. It was
Uh,
knocked.
Candace,
It
who
was
is that
knocked in.
for?
Huh?
I was at. She said, "How far from Revelstoke?" I was wondering who she was talking to.
I don't know, because I don't recognize that.
But I will tell you, Lacey, I'm not really considered to be from Illinois because I was only there for a year, and after my little brother was born, we moved back to West Virginia. So I was raised here. Okay, for Greg, it was in Canada. I was going to say I've never heard of that
Oh, me either.
town.
He lives in Central Standard Time up north. That's all I know. I mean, I know the town. I could look it up. I've got it, but I don't remember. He'd have to tell you.
We have a
But
town here. There's one town called Innaholler, Inna, and then if you go about 15 miles north of that, it's Corncob Hill. We get lots of
awesome.
goats.
Well, I'm going to show you guys this close up. It's got a little bit of wet paint on it, though. Let me dry it. I don't want it to decide it wants to go somewhere.
I'll fly away in the daisies. Yes, I'm aware that's not the words of that song.
I know. I'm talking to my thing that just fell. Oh, it's still wet. What the heck?
Good night, Sandra. Thank you for coming in.
Good night, Sandra. Thank you for coming in. Let me show you guys this spring painting.
Oh, yes, that's pretty.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. Just something kind of simple. Oh, for any of you, I don't know how many of you saw that when I was doing the resin. I wanted to show you what I made. I poured them last week, and then I look at this. Ain't he pretty?
Yes, that one.
And
That's
then
frog.
And then there's this one. And
Love
he's
his
purple,
purple.
just like that one. But I put the bronze on him. Thank you, Greg. Yep, and then I did this bookmark. And then I made this for Annie. She bought it from me. So it's a jar, and it screws on, and that's a
I
resin
was
that
going
I
to ask
poured.
you too. I know I ordered that. You remember the tray you went for that? Or you made last time when you made that, you made a tray as well?
Yeah.
Ha ha, Greg.
I,
What's a horny frog say? Rub it, rub it.
oh, yeah. The problem is I don't have that
tell
tray
that to Bill.
anymore. I don't have that tray anymore.
Aw.
I think Lacey is the one who got it, I think.
But you still have the...
Oh, yeah, I still have the mold.
I might have you make it... Well, actually, I'm going to have you make me a tray to match that jar when you get the stuff.
Cool. And then I did the star, or the sun. And I did, these are charms. They have holes in them, so I can put a jump ring and a chain. And it's a little butterfly, a little flower, and then a heart. And then I made the moon phases. So they go like...
Lacey says she loves that tray and jar and she uses them. That I want them for the side of my new tub.
Cool. I'm glad you like them. And there's the moon phases that I did. I'm not sure why this one is there, but that's the way it is on the mold. Because it's a half moon, I guess. But these all fit together. But there. That's okay. But those are the moon phases. And these frogs are going to be on my website. The moon's probably not. Maybe the sun. And if I go ahead and I got jump rings. I think I might have chains. If not, I need to buy some chains to make these into little necklaces. But yeah. Now I just dropped it on the floor. The little flower. Where'd it go? Oh. Yeah, I can't see it. It's too dark down there. I'll have to look.
I'm going to say careful. Next time Royce is in here, he'll probably find it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll find it.
See, here we go again. Candace says going to get off so I can put the boys to bed. Love you, Mom. And it flagged it.
Love you too. Good night.
That is so...
Tell the boys I love them.
That might be the first part of that comment that it flagged. The reason it flagged it.
Why?
I'm going to get off.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, not to us, but you could...
Right.
Somebody would take that piece as wrong, so maybe that's why it flagged that one. This is going to bug me until I figure this out. You know that, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, let me turn this off.
Chris K said she thought you was going to make a mobile with the moon and stars. Unmute yourself.
Am I muted now?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could do necklaces, not earrings, but I'm looking. I cannot see that flower.
Good night, Larry.
All right.
Rest well.
I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you guys hopefully on Saturday night.
for bingo. So good night, everybody. Thanks. Thank you, Annie, for coming.
You're welcome.
on
Night,
the,
everybody.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.